Ever wondered what food item could outlast us all? Believe it or not, it's honey. Yes, you heard it right. Honey, that sweet golden nectar produced by our industrious little friends, the bees, holds the title for the only food that doesn't spoil. It's quite the superfood, isn't it? Now you might be wondering, how is that possible? Well, it's all down to honey's low moisture content and acidic pH. These characteristics create an inhospitable environment for bacteria and microorganisms, meaning they can't survive, let alone multiply in honey. Thus, the sweet treat remains eternally edible, no matter how much time passes. But don't just take our word for it. Archaeologists have unearthed pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs, some dating back over 3,000 years. And guess what? This millennia-old honey is still perfectly edible. Yes, that's right. Honey from the time of the pharaohs could still be spread on your morning toast or drizzled over your yogurt. It's mind-boggling, isn't it? These ancient Egyptians were onto something. They revered honey, using it not just as a food source, but also in their embalming practices and to make offerings to their gods. They recognized the lasting power of honey, a secret that we're still fascinated by today. So what's the take-home message here? Honey is an eternal edible, a food that has been savored by our ancestors and will likely continue to be enjoyed by generations to come. It's a testament to the incredible natural world around us, a world that produces such marvels as honey, a food that can, quite literally, last forever. So next time you enjoy some honey, remember, you're eating something that has stood the test of time. Orange might be the new black, but did you know that carrots weren't originally orange? That's right, our crunchy snack was actually purple when it first made its debut on the dining table. But why the change in costume, you ask? Well, it all started in the 17th century in the Netherlands, where the carrot underwent a dramatic makeover. Here's the fun part. Dutch farmers, wanting to pay tribute to their royal family, the House of Orange, decided to cultivate a carrot that was, well, orange. As a result, the purple carrot we knew was replaced with the vibrant orange version we're familiar with today. It was a grand gesture of national pride and a clever way to honor the reigning dynasty. So next time you crunch on a carrot, remember, you're not just enjoying a healthy snack, you're also getting a taste of Dutch history. So the orange carrot we all know and love is actually a tribute to Dutch royalty. What's the most expensive spice in the world? The answer might surprise you. Picture this, a spice so precious it's often referred to as red gold. We're talking about saffron, the world's most expensive spice. Derived from the saffron crocus flower, this golden spice is as unique as it is valuable. Why so pricey? Well, it's all in the production. Each saffron crocus flower only produces 3 saffron stigmas. That's right, just 3. Now imagine this. It takes about 75,000 of these blossoms to produce a single pound of saffron spice. That's a whole lot of flowers for such a small yield. This painstaking production process is what makes saffron so valuable. Not to mention, its distinctive flavor and coloring properties are highly sought after in culinary and medicinal circles worldwide. So remember, when you're using saffron, you're using a spice worth its weight in gold. What common summer treat was invented by an 11-year-old boy? Now that's a fun fact to chew on. Back in the year 1905, a young lad by the name of Frank Epperson made a delightful discovery. One chilly evening, he left a mixture of powdered soda and water with a stirring stick on his porch. Overnight, the freezing temperatures did their magic, and voila, the first ever popsicle was born. Can you imagine the surprise on young Frank's face when he discovered his accidental invention? It was a simple blend of common household items, but it brought about a frozen treat that generations would come to enjoy. Now, popsicles are a staple of summer, a sweet relief from the heat, and a delightful treat enjoyed around the globe. So every time you savor a popsicle, remember, it was a child's accidental invention. How many varieties of cheese do you think exist worldwide? Now hold on to your cheese hats, folks, because the answer might just be a little surprising. There are over 2,000 distinct varieties of cheese produced across the globe. Yes, you heard right, over 2,000. That's a lot of cheese to choose from, isn't it? Each of these varieties brings its own unique texture, flavor, and method of production to the table, or should we say, to the cheese board. From the creamy and soft brie of France to the hard and pungent Parmigiano Reggiano of Italy, the world of cheese is as diverse as it is delicious. Speaking of diversity, did you know that the same type of cheese can taste different depending on where it's made? Take cheddar, for instance. A cheddar from Somerset, England, where it originated, can taste remarkably different from a cheddar made in Wisconsin, USA. The reason? Everything from the local climate to the type of grass the cows graze on can influence the flavor of the cheese. Now let's talk about production. Some cheeses, like mozzarella, are made in a matter of hours, while others, like Comté, can take over a year to mature. The process of making cheese is a careful balance of science and art, requiring precise control over factors like temperature, humidity, and time. And let's not forget about blue cheese, the funky member of the cheese family. The blue veins running through it are actually a type of mold, which gives the cheese its distinctive taste. Love it or hate it, there's no denying that blue cheese is one of a kind. In short, cheese is a testament to the creativity and ingenuity of food producers worldwide. It's a staple of many cuisines and a beloved treat for many. So next time you enjoy a slice of cheese, remember, you have over 2,000 options to choose from. What if I told you that bananas are berries, but strawberries are not? Surprising, right? But let's dive into the botanical world to understand this. In botanical terms, a berry is a fruit that comes from a single flower with a single ovary. That's right, a single flower, a single ovary. And guess what? Bananas fit this definition perfectly. They grow from a single flower with one ovary, making them bona fide berries. On the other hand, strawberries have a somewhat complex structure. You see, each tiny seed on the surface of a strawberry is an individual fruit, each grown from its own flower. This multifloral origin disqualifies strawberries from the berry club, according to botanists. Isn't it fascinating how nature doesn't always align with our everyday understanding? So the next time you have a strawberry, remember, it's not technically a berry. What do you think is the size of the world's largest pizza? Picture a pizza so big it could feed an entire city. That's exactly what happened in Rome, 2012. In a record-breaking attempt, they created a pizza that measured an astonishing 13,580.28 square feet. That's right, not a typo. Over 13,000 square feet of cheesy, tomatoey goodness. But here's the kicker. This pizza wasn't just an epic feast for the eyes and stomach. It was also a beacon of inclusivity. Yes, you heard it right. This mammoth of a pizza was gluten-free. A pizza that not only broke records, but also barriers, making sure everyone could have a slice of history. So the next time you order a large pizza, remember, it's not as large as the one made in Rome. Because that, my friends, was a pizza that truly delivered. Ever wondered what the world's hottest chili pepper is? Allow me to introduce you to the champion of heat, the Carolina Reaper. This fiery fruit holds the prestigious title of the world's hottest chili pepper, a distinction it doesn't take lightly. Grown in South Carolina, the Reaper is the brainchild of an inventive farmer who dared to push the boundaries of heat. And boy did he succeed. The Carolina Reaper boasts an average heat level of a staggering 1,641,183 Scoville heat units. To put that into perspective, that's over 200 times hotter than your typical jalapeno. This pepper is not for the faint-hearted. Its heat builds over time, enveloping your taste buds in a fiery dance that lasts long after the initial bite. It's a true test of courage for any spice enthusiast. So if you dare to try the Carolina Reaper, be prepared for a fiery ride.